Hey guys, Miss Sharka is here. So today you need to open your student book, page 66-67. Look at the unit title. What if? Have you seen this question before? What if is actually a shortened version of the question, what would happen if? And now, read the title of the reading page, disaster. Do you know the meaning of disaster? Disaster is an event that causes devastation and loss of life. Can you give me the examples of natural disaster? Natural disasters can include hurricane, volcano, what else? Earthquake, flood, forest fire, tornado, and etc. Now take a look at before reading part. We need to match the countries with the volcanoes. So we have Mount Fuji here, and then Vesuvius, Krakatoa, Popocatépetl, and Mount Ararat. So, where's the location of Mount Fuji? Is it in Turkey, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, or Mexico? It is located in Japan. And can you guess the location of Mount Vesuvius? It is located in Italy. What about Krakatoa? I think you know the location already. So, Krakatoa is in Indonesia. And Popocatépetl is located in Mexico. So, the last one, Mount Ararat, is located in Turkey. Now, see this part. You need to read the reading tip and then look at the diagrams and the map and find out whether the sentences here are true or false. So, write down your answers next to the sentences. Now take a look at the reading tip. Reading tip. If the text includes a diagram, look at it closely before you read. If you understand the diagram, it will be easier to understand the text. So, your focus should be on the diagram first, and then later you can take a look at the text. And part 2, you need to scan the text, means you read the text quickly. So, we need to find out the location of these numbers in the text. I'll give you an example. Take a look at number 1. We need to find the use of number 6 in the text. So, 6 can be found here. The water next to the volcano is about 6 kilometers deep. So, you need to underline the sentence. Because 6 is here. Now, try to find the locations for the rest of these numbers. After finishing the second part, you need to do part 3. You need to read the text and then choose the best answers. So, I'll play the audio of the text and then you can listen to the audio while reading the text. Alright?
Unit 8, page 67. Read. Exercise 3. Read and listen to the text.
Wave power. This is a picture of Cumbre Vieja. a huge active volcano on La Palma, the steepest island in the world in the Canary Islands. Every few decades it erupts, and scientists are worried because the walls of the volcano are getting weaker. Scientists fear that when it erupts, an enormous chunk of the volcano could collapse and fall into the sea. If this happened, it would be a catastrophe. Why? Because it would unleash a giant wave, a tsunami, the biggest ever recorded in history. How would it happen? The volcano is by the sea, and the water next to the volcano is about 6 kilometers deep. If the volcano collapsed, a landslide of 500 billion tons of rock would fall into the sea. This would create a huge tsunami, about 100 meters high. What would happen next? The wave would travel away from the Canary Islands in all directions at about 800 kilometers an hour. The other Canary Islands would immediately be covered by water. In less than an hour, a 90-meter wave would flood northwest Africa. The side of the volcano faces west, across the Atlantic Ocean, which would protect Africa and Europe a little. However, a 12-meter tsunami would still crash against Lisbon within 3 hours, and after 5 hours, the tidal wave would reach Britain. The wave could travel a kilometer inland and devastate towns and villages. London would be flooded. How far would it travel? The wave would have enough energy to cross the entire Atlantic Ocean. 8 hours after the eruption, it would smash into the east coast of America. It would still be about 30 meters high. Boston would be hit first, followed by New York, then the coast down to Miami. The wave would create havoc in the Caribbean and Brazil too. It would travel for several kilometers inland because of the low coastline. It would flatten everything and kill thousands of people. What can we do about it? Nothing much, it seems. The scientists believe that it is not a question of if, but when. The volcano will collapse at some time in the future, but it could be hundreds or thousands of years from now. Furthermore, if only part of the volcano plunged into the sea, the tsunami would be much smaller. Scientists want to put better equipment on Cumbre Vieja so that they can predict the volcano's eruptions in the future and give us an early warning of possible problems. Although nobody could stop the tsunami, at least the authorities could then evacuate the towns and cities that would be in danger and save thousands of lives.
Now please answer this part. And then move on to vocabulary part. You need to match the highlighted words in the text with the definitions. For example, number 1, to move people from a place because it isn't safe. So the word that is compatible with this definition is evacuate. So write down evacuate here next to its definition. Okay, so now it's your turn to match the highlighted words in the text with their definitions. And lastly, do you know these words? Please try to find the meaning of these words in a dictionary. Okay? Alright, that's all for today, everyone. Please write down your answers on your student book and then later keep capture the images of your answers and send them to me through WhatsApp group, and please submit them before Tuesday, April 14, 2020. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay healthy and have a great day. Bye bye.